78 Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop a new video. And if you're digging the video, go ahead and share this joint. Lord have mercy, man. So the Phoenix Suns continue their just horrible trend here. Now they didn't fire Mike Budenholzer. They didn't fire Coach Mike Budenholzer after finishing 11th in the West and a record of 36 and 49 or something like that. Let me see what they finished exactly. 36 and 46. Okay. This is putting a Band-Aid on a bullet wound. That's what this is. Okay. Firing the Phoenix Suns management need to be ashamed of themselves. The problem is the ownership and the GM and the players. Okay. You went to the finals against our Milwaukee Bucks, right? Things were looking up for you guys. What you do? You had a good young coach in Monty Williams. What y'all do? Y'all break it all apart. You trade away all of your young talent. All of those young, energetic guys, you give away for some older veterans. All right? You thought that you could buy yourself a championship with a super team. But that has been shown not to work. The Lakers tried that when they had Gary Payton and Karl Malone. That didn't work, right? And other teams have tried it. Kevin Durant went over to Brooklyn with Kyrie Irving and James Harden, and that didn't work, right? But sticking with Kevin Durant is a loser. I don't care what none of y'all say. Yes, he's one of the best offensive players of all time. A great field goal percentage, a wet jumper, and all that kind of stuff. That's fine. He looks pretty when he's shooting the basketball. But on the court, Kevin Durant is severely overrated. The man hasn't won anything except for the one time he went over to Golden State, a team that didn't need him. A team that won championships before they had him. They won championships with him and won championships after he left. So, I mean, how much credit do you want to give Kevin Durant for any of those Golden State wins? Seriously. Kevin Durant played on a team with James Harden, Russell Westbrook, couldn't win nothing. But I know it's Russ's fault, right? Russ. Okay, but what happened when he got with Kyrie Irving and James Harden? It's always something. Then he go down there to Phoenix with Devin Booker and Bradley Beal. What's his excuse? It's always somebody else's fault, bro. The Phoenix Suns just fired Frank Vogel, an NBA champion coach. They fired Frank Vogel, an NBA champion coach, somebody who's won a championship in the last 5 years. They fired Frank Vogel. Then they fired Mike Budenholzer, another guy who's won a championship in the last 5 years. So you mean to tell me these two championship coaches, there's something wrong with them, but ain't nothing wrong with Kevin Durant? Ain't nothing wrong with Devin Booker, who been there since 1982? Devin Booker just been skating, man. I mean, this dude, Devin Booker, been on cloud 9. No responsibility whatsoever for Devin. No criticism. Every year, I got to listen to ESPN pundits and everybody else on TNT talking about all these other stars. Devin Booker gets no smoke whatsoever. When is Devin Booker overrated behind gonna have to deal? Oh, Devin Booker, man, he the new Kobe. I mean, he up there with Kobe. You don't sit down somewhere and shut up. Bradley Beal, loser mentality. He ain't never gonna change. That's just who he is. He was in Washington way too long. He got used to losing. He got used to just coming to work, get his paycheck, and that's how he gonna be. That's why you gotta be careful adding losers to your team. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Durant already got his championships. He ain't really fighting for nothing. And neither one of those guys, these three guys, are leaders. None of them are leaders. Show me who's the leader amongst these men. They're not. When Phoenix went to the finals with Devin Booker, Chris Paul was the leader of that team. Chris Paul was the floor general. They have no floor general. So it's just three individuals out there yakking up shots. And that's why it's not successful. It's not Mike Budenholzer's fault that these guys suck. They sucked last year with a championship coach. They sucked with Monty Williams. That's three good coaches y'all have fired and still haven't dealt with the main issue. The issue is you should not have traded away all of your young, up-and-coming talent for old, crusty dudes. You shouldn't have done it. So now y'all got to deal with the consequences. This is just sad business, man. So if I'm an NBA coach, a potential coach, I'm not going to Phoenix. They already showed you they fired 2 championship coaches that have won in the last 5 years. What you think they're going to do to you? What you think they're going to give some young coach a chance? Absolutely not. What's happening in the NBA right now is a disgrace. These coaches these players are getting hellified coaches fired. Right? Some of the coaches need to be fired, but look, what they did to Mike Malone in Denver was disgraceful. To fire that dude, the man just won a championship. Y'all in the competitive West. It ain't like y'all in the y'all out of the playoffs or something. Y'all competing for the number 4 spot. Oh, he gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Because for whatever reason, we supposed to be the number 1 seed. Says who? Yeah, y'all got Joker, but the other guys around Joker, how consistent are they? How consistent? Every other game is somebody else stepping up. One game is Russ stepping up. Another game is Porter stepping up. You know what I'm saying? Like it's another person stepping up every other game, but the consistency is just not there. But they fired the Denver coach, right? So once that happened, you pretty much knew that they finna start laying the hammer down. All these coaches is in for it right now. You know what I'm saying? They all finna get it. If I'm Mike Budenholzer, I'm just done. I'm finna retire. I'm finna just collect my checks from these guys. I'm not even taking no more of these jobs. This is ridiculous. Now he got fired from Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying? And I felt that it was time to let go of Mike Budenholzer due to the fact that I had seen him for years. Mike Budenholzer had like a ceiling on him. He took too long to make adjustments and things of that nature. And that's a whole different ball game, what happened to him in Milwaukee. But in Phoenix, he never even got a chance. Phoenix was never in playoff contention or nothing. I'm watching them play. There's no fire. There's no passion. There's no leaders on the floor. I'm watching them. There's nobody getting in nobody's face. There's no accountability. The only time I seen Kevin Durant fired up the entire season was when he got in Mike Budenholzer's face. What a chump. You can't get fired up on the court, but you got fired up at the coach. A championship coach at that. A coach that didn't have to go team up with Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and Draymond to get a ring. I'm just saying. You say what you want to say. And, I know y'all ain't gonna like this, but it is what it is. I feel like these dudes are overrated. Bradley Beal, Kevin Durant, and Devin Booker, especially Devin Booker. You know what I'm saying? This dude don't never get no criticism every year. You know what I'm saying? And the media sitting here letting Kevin Durant just trash. Every year he trash. Another excuse. This got to go against KD legacy, some of this stuff here. 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Smash that like button, share the video. I'm up out of here, though. Deuces.